Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Coupe Maori playthrough. I went through the map and put down in our territory some spots that, you know, I wanted to make sure we went and mined. So those will be strewn about. There was one that I think I forgot to drop one near our... I don't know, there was one somewhere that I think I forgot to place some. Here it was. But no, I got it. I got it over here too. I just wanted to make sure we're getting every source of aluminum, getting our uranium, and then I did find that we should probably drop a city down here. There's at least 2 sources of oil within range of this one. This source of oil, unless we get some sort of like merchant or whatever who can grab a tile. This one seems out of reach for anything, because we can't drop a city here. And then this one, yeah, it'd be 4 out of range. It's 4 out of range from here. So this one's just, unfortunately, out of our control. We're in a golden age, or we're coming up to a golden age. We're not in a golden age right now, but we are at 250 of 246 with 14 to 34 turns remaining. So, as far as that goes, we're good. We're happy. We're pleased with that setup, with that situation. I'm looking to buy a tank army over here. How much would that cost us? 2160. So that's a few turns away. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So let's get this thing. Let's get this train a-rolling. I was digging some of these cahokias just for extra housing and whatnot, especially in the desert where we can't get anything better right now. There's no Nazca or anything in this one, is there? That we've seen? No. And we've seen most of the map, so it's a possibility that Nazca might exist somewhere in here, but it seems unlikely at this juncture. So we dropped the Nazca up next to the oil. Is this in... This is not in range of anybody out this far, so it is owned by... Let me see something though. So this, it's not workable in range, right? But your housing situation is 12 of 15. What I want to see is if this... It does count housing, so that's a benefit that I never thought of. I guess stuff that provides housing out here can be actually useful. I don't think I've ever run into that situation before, so it's good to know. That's new information for me. It might be new information for many of you as well. Definitely good to know about something like that. Because oftentimes you're like, oh, these tiles are useless. But apparently, you know, if you have something that can provide you with housing, then they're actually not useless. I want gold. I'm always down for gold. So let me get back to trading with you. Okay, so the problem over here is that we do not have range to hit any more of Scotland's cities. Perhaps if we came down here, we might be able to make some... Here, look, I'll bring a couple battleships around. I'll bring the... I'll bring the Admiral as well. You guys can handle defending this. These guys are just going to go check out what there is, because maybe down here there's a coast we can go in and Sterling's nearby. But in a few turns, we'll be able to get a tank army, and we'll start moving inland as far as we can, and that should be cool. All right. Well, you can't really. Maybe you can see some of Scotland via this north part of the little bay area. That might be a possibility for you. The other thing I could have marked up along the way was, there's definitely some luxuries out here that I haven't worked. We have like silk down here, we have marble over here, and it'd be nice to obviously hit those up. But we do have a worker in the area, so he can go prioritize that. We do heal whenever we kill something, right? So, for instance, you
If it weren't for electricity
could perhaps go in and kill this person after we've shot them. That might be a possibility, I'm not sure. Cryptography, can I get away with not having the loyalty bonus? We're losing 1.1 over here, so I'd rather not. But I really would like to have cryptography, just to make our spy missions successful. Or have a higher chance of success, that is. Doesn't necessarily guarantee success, but it couldn't hurt. Money, right now, even though, you know, we could pretty easily buy this for 600 gold, money I want to be spending on buying bombers, which should use aluminum, which we're going to go work on collecting more of here, like for instance here. What's your situation in life? Could you use? I mean, I guess you could use some new districts. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh yeah, we get the mountain bonuses on a bunch of things, which is nice. I think maybe an industrial zone. Oh wait, these places have industrial zones. We've got a lot of that layered over here, so never mind. Let's just go for getting your seaport right now. That area is just littered with production. This is gonna flip in 2 turns. I don't know if we care to move in. I guess Moksha, right? Moksha can be moved. He's down here. Yeah, we'll move Moksha up just to help us with this assault. What city is this called? This is Pest. And then if we can take this city, which we should be able to take it pretty much like this turn, it looks like. If I ran the numbers correctly. I didn't run any numbers, it was just obvious from the get-go that we could probably capture this beast. Alright, let's send our tank army in for this one, since he's got to level up. Keep the city. So this is going to help us maintain control of the area. The city's a size 11, size 2, size 13. So the capital is size 13. We might as well go for that next, I think. He's gonna kill this with 1 hit. He's not gonna kill it, so I guess we'll just take the kill and leave you over here, fortify until healed. If they come in and attack you, you're likely to survive still. So I'm not too concerned with that. Iron Grasshopper. If the people want to attack you, let them. You will persevere, my friend. At least I believe in you. I think that you have everything you need to survive, everything you need to thrive, even not just survive out here, but to flourish. That's what I think about you, my friend, that you are prepared for anything. 4 attack range, so we need to get, I mean, we really just need to be 1 tile closer. We could come over here, and then you should be able to fire on Buddha. Yeah, let's get this thing going. We take down Buddha, that's a big loyalty win for us. All these cities up here are tiny, so that should not be an issue. Work on your market, please. Actually, wait. We got stuff to do. Repair your outer walls. A monument. You know what? I will spend money on purchasing monuments just to keep everything in good shape, and then yeah, we'll work on fixing your walls, and then we'll move to the market. You have plenty of housing. I don't know how much. How do you have so much housing in this area? I guess you have a nice neighborhood. I was surprised at the level of housing they had. Okay, my dude, let's get you to finish these fools off. You're already like leveled to the maximum, so we don't need to. You just need to walk around and kill anybody that that dares to defy us. That's your role in this one. Okay, let's go get the silk, like we were saying, and then let's go get the marble. Just make sure we have every luxury. We don't want to be missing out. We're gonna settle right here, and we're gonna make it work. They say it can't be done. We're gonna make it happen. And I'll get you to start heading this way. I guess there's a mountain passes, and this is a you put an encampment in a decent spot over here. All this mountain, you blocked the pass. That's a very defensible spot. Nice job. I'm extremely proud of you. I'll give you a high five and extra credit. I guess we'll hit this up. So you repaired these. This also needs an upgrade. This needs to be worked. Lots of stuff to be done. We're doing exactly what we need to do right here. Dude, 12 culture, 18 gold. I love it. I can't say anything other than I love that. It's incredible. Can we help you grow a little faster so maybe you have... Is there anything we can do to make you grow faster? Not really. That's highly unfortunate. But it is what it is. Sir, what do you want to do? You've only got one charge remaining. I wish we could have this oil resource. It's out of range along with this coal. Look at the beautiful clean coal. But no point in getting upset about it. Let's just move on. Let's go drop a Cahokia down here. I do appreciate the Cahokias. Alright, we have a Scottish settler hanging out with an AT crew. I wonder, what's the strength of a single AT crew? 79. It's a little bit better than my my warrior monk army, and he's by himself too, so that's a shame. The warrior monks, they've provided us with some use, but they haven't knocked one out of the park, that's for sure. We were expecting great things for them. We got, I would say, decent results at best. Lackluster is also a definition I would use for them. Not trying to be mean about it, but I feel like they could use a little tender love and care in some variety. I don't know exactly what I would want done to them to keep them unique from everything else and maybe not make them overpowering. But I feel like they might want a little bit of a boost. to be more generally useful. So we could take this city just to get another source of aluminum. Right now, I'm fine with you just chilling here and kind of harassing. Let's see. We've got some problems in this area. What I'm looking to do right now is just see if we can remove either of these things without anybody getting killed, obviously. Since I don't really care to capture Japan, I am just gonna harass them. I'm gonna pillage their stuff. And that may be like one of the better things you can do with the warrior monks is get them out there trying to break people's stuff. Like, I went down a path where I gave them the flanking bonuses and the level ups, but there was the opportunity to make it so that they could not be seen, which honestly could have been the better way to go. I don't know specifically. We need to wait till next turn. Okay. But yeah, it's possible, you know, we could have taken that route and, you know, just had them harassing the edges of cities, pillaging stuff. That would have been a viable tactic, I believe. So maybe my use of them was just incorrect. That's always a possibility, you know. Basically user error. Or maybe they're just not that great. I mean, it might be a combination that they're not incredible, and then maybe I'm using them for the wrong purpose in life. So it could be, you know, it could be maybe a 50-50 type of thing. Or it could be all on me, I don't know. I'm certainly willing to take responsibility for my own shortcomings in this. I definitely don't think my choices are always the perfect choice or anything like that. I think in general they work. Sometimes I make probably what one might consider foolish decisions. But hey man, I'm the one driving. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. Or roll with having your helmet stolen and then smashed into your skull. That was a crazy video that came out. Well, I guess last night. I saw it this morning. Man, if you didn't see it, I'm talking about just a scene from the end of the Browns versus Steelers game, where one of the Browns defenders just tried to destroy the Steelers quarterback. It was brutal. You don't see those types of things happening all that often in professional sports these days. For good reason. Oh, it's our first... Apologies. I'm just apologizing to get 30 diplomatic favor, which is about to shrink to 22. 21?
The good thing about computers.
Can I sell this to somebody? Christina, would you like this favor that you just gave me? I'll click it all. What would you give me? 13 gold per turn? I'll take it. Since it was going to be gone in less than 3 turns anyway, might as well get rewards for it. Seems silly not to. So how did we do over here? We did perfectly fine. Our boys took a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy, and now we're gonna reap the rewards in both gold and science. Did we destroy everything here? The industrial zone and workshop were pillaged, so the answer is yes. Let me check this out and see if we can start breaking it next. Pillaging has always been highly rewarding. It's a good way to get things done in this. What are we looking for next? Modern armor would be a nice upgrade to our tanks. So I think we'll just go composites. Seems reasonable. Continue to take down Buddha. We can probably capture it this turn, I would imagine. So, oh, you get a level up. Probably grape shot. Even with that, I assume we'll take Buddha this turn. There you have it. Okay, let's grab it with you. So that's another capital under our control. Got him. Nice job, fighter friend. We have enough money to purchase a bomber, so we need to go to, like here for instance, and get our first jet bomber. This is going to help us out a lot. And soon we're going to be able to get these tank armies, which we should definitely make sure we reserve some money for over the next 2 turns. We shouldn't spend any more money. Probably. Loyalty appears to be fine here, which is nice. Monument, let's get your flood barrier after the monument, and then let's repair the rest of this stuff. Just queue those up, please. Get work started. Nobel Prize in Literature, let's take a quick look at this. Dude, we're crushing it. That's actually, you know, that's not surprising with the fact that we have the special, we have the Morays. So the fact that we're getting outstanding numbers in this event, it's not crazy at all. Dude, we gotta have at least 1 balloon turned into a drone, so. We already have force modernization, and apparently we have a chance to swap these things around because we just picked up what is it that gives us this? Alcazar? Not Alcazar. Alhambra? Yeah. We got Alhambra. What else did we pick up along here? Kilwa. Taj Mahal. Dude, Hungary, you got some nice wonders in here. A lot of them are one-time benefits, so they don't really help us like the Terracotta Army. Kilwall probably doesn't really benefit us. But that's fine. I like having them in the Empire anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and add... What do we want? Let's do resource management. Resource management seems like a big deal for us. It'll at least get our oil probably positive again briefly. Not majorly positive, but good enough to feel comfortable in the near future. Which I think is an important thing we need to be able to say. Let's work on a helicopter army. Kyoto, fix your factory. I still really wish, and I hope that at some point Firaxis improves the queuing again. Like it's already very nice that they made these UI tweaks for us. But what I'd like to see is just the ability to queue like factory repair, all like, you know, just queue up an order of buildings without having to go back to the specific city once again. Can we really have this many spies? Let me get spies going. And oh yeah, purchase. Tank army. Okay. I really... Here, let's do this. Because now I think if we... No! I don't know how the logic is decided for where the army is actually going to be made. Because oftentimes I feel like when you make it from a... I don't know. The rules might be obvious and I just haven't processed them, but it seems random. I thought it was usually the stronger unit would absorb the weaker. That's why I wanted the core to be the one in the town. But as you can see there, that's not the case at all. That's not how that worked. So, oh, because we hadn't had our policies specified, the upgrades looked a lot more expensive. I am just gonna straight up turn these guys into drones because they give a, you know, a bonus to attack that is hard to argue with. You'd be crazy to be arguing with it. Okay, so we're gonna have you chill here for now. We'll probably take this city just to make sure we maintain proper loyalty, and then we might leave Hungary alone. Because we kind of need all these troops to head into... You know what? Pillaging these is not bad either. We need these troops to get over to, like, Scotland and whatnot. I think we're basically... In this continent, this land mass, I don't know, it might be multiple continents. But in this section of the map, we're kind of done here. So, you know, obviously we could take more cities, but I question the overall need to do such a thing. So we got this. We've grabbed our uranium, so we're getting stuff there. Dude, this would be a good Cahokia right here. The game is correct in saying that's a sweet Cahokia. Thought you'd never notice how good that Cahokia is. I like Cahokia. I like saying it. I don't know, it just feels good. Rolls off the tongue in a pleasant manner. This place is I mean, it's got uranium, so I can't fault it for that. It'd be nice if it had a Petra, but we're generations too late for that one. Let me... I don't know. I'm just gonna start sending you west, probably. And you heal over here, please. Even though I could take you a step over and put you in our territory and heal you. I already hit the button. So, it'll just take you a little longer as well. We seeing anything of use in this area? Anything we can fire at? We might actually be able to fire from... I think we can fire from Sterling over here if we can get our ships in there. So we can make some things happen here. Some good things. What else is going on in life? So in like a week or so... In 2 weeks, it's like Thanksgiving in America. I don't know where you guys happen to be. But in America, like in about 2 weeks is Thanksgiving. I tend to go visit family and friends during that period. So that's what I'm going to be doing once again this year, which should be cool. But the problem with that is I'm going to be gone for like a full... I'm going to be gone for 7 or 8 days, so approximately 1 full week. And that makes it hard to record... Well, in this case, it makes it impossible for me to record stuff every day during that. So I'm either going to have to go on hiatus during it or record a batch of things ahead of time. Japan, I'm just going to take peace with you. Even though I was about to wreck a bunch of your things, I don't think you deserve having all of your stuff smashed like that. Robert the Bruce, though, different story entirely. No, I want to continue to take your towns here, because I just want to make sure our loyalty situation is appropriate, which I think it's going to be.
Jealous of the tower.
Ooh, the Eiffel Tower.
She is more famous than I am.
But yeah, that's so that I'll be gone for like a week. So my plan this weekend, tomorrow, I guess, I mean, if you're watching this the day it comes out, then you know. Today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Thinking of recording.
Good plan, violent.
You know, maybe a lot more than I normally would. Of like a new game, because this one's obviously going to be done before all of that rolls around. but I don't like doing it that way just because, you know, I've always been a fan of trying to record pretty consistently and upload at the same time, so like not get a big, basically a big backlog of things to have to upload over time. I prefer to be more in the moment so that you guys, when you give me advice, when you comment on the things, that I can react quickly. We were ravaged by natural disaster, but we cannot do anything with it because we have 0 diplomatic favor right now. But yeah, so normally I try to record the day before, like, so if this gets uploaded on Saturday, you know, I usually uploaded it on Friday night. Recorded and uploaded it on Friday night. So I obviously won't be able to do that during the period of Thanksgiving week. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I need to do. I think what I'm just going to do is maybe record like 8 to 10 episodes and then do like 1 a day during that period. Because I don't want to leave you guys without new material, even though I'm on vacation. We got to get this too. Let me go ahead and purchase that tile. And then we'll get some more aluminum in the arsenal. But yeah, so probably something like that. Which means, I mean, get your requests in for new stuff as soon as possible, because I'll have to probably just fire up a new game. I might just wing it for this one. Or maybe I'll take up one of the other challenges people have suggested in the recent history. Like, people often bring up like a 1 city challenge type of deal. Do you guys find those interesting or not? I mean, like, conceptually, I find them okay. I just know that in practice, when you only have 1 city, well, the game goes pretty quickly if you only have 1 city. Hey, maybe that's the type of thing that might just be like, hey, I'll just cruise through this thing. A 1 city challenge could be that type of video. But like I said, I really would prefer that you guys were able to have proper input during that. But that's just not going to be the case for that week, unfortunately. So, if you're watching this, you know, weeks or months down the line, sorry for old news. Some people will get this at a relative time that makes it useful, that provides some actual information. Some of you will be like, well, thanks for the old news, Grandpa. I'll be like, you're welcome, whippersnapper. Do we want to actually upgrade the bananas? Because I think it makes the tile much worse. So I would say no, we don't want to upgrade the bananas. But we might want to upgrade this fish for sure. That's the part of playing Coupe, is you leave the trees alone unless you get something good like aluminum or whatnot out of it. Aluminum makes it worthwhile for sure. So we should be able to just drop cahokias out here, like I was saying. They're outside of everybody's range, but they'll still provide housing for someone. I like that little trick now. I think that's decent. It's good and decent. So you can fire from 4 tiles away, so I feel like we should probably perhaps move you 4 tiles away. That might be unnecessary though. But here, let's do it just to feel like we're styling on these fools. So Hungary. Oh, it's been a while since I've been able to destroy a trade route. That felt real good. It felt like victory momentarily. Air attack. Get him. Get him, boys. So we will have... We'll have you step out here momentarily. The sky is falling. At least the loyalty is falling. Let me shoot you, please. So I feel like we could probably take this turn. That's my gut reaction. I think we can take this turn. You're very close. Yeah, we got this. So now I'm willing to make peace with him. We've taken... I guess, I mean, this town is a respectable size, so we might want to perhaps grab that. But I think we can just make peace with him at this point. I don't need to go total annihilation on our friends in this one. I feel a little more respect for them than that. He's willing to give me 45 gold per turn. You know what? If that's the offer you want to make to me, Matthias, what are you, the Raven King? I'm not trying to be rude. You got a raven on your shoulder, so I think it's something like that. Matthias, I accept your terms of peace. You have 430 grievances upon us, against us. That sounds like a lot for sure, I have to say. So we're at peace with everybody over here now, right? We're only at war with Robert the Bruce. So we need to just get our guys over here ready for engagement with Robert. Whenever I hear just the name Robert now, so I played Sekiro at some point. And not to spoil anything or whatever, but there's just a guy that for some reason shouts Robert at some point. If you've played it or you have any idea why he does that, let me know, because honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure why this man just shouts Robert. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's okay, it was a fun game regardless. So let's take a look at the scoreboard. How we looking? 538.com is our science number. 209 is Robert. 32 Sweden. Scythia is at 225, 141 for Norway. I keep forgetting Scythia is just, we've never done anything. We haven't fought Tamiris at all. They've been like a long-term sort of friend, but usually they've denounced us, I think. Harald's at 141. Matthias 69. Japan 43. So we've thoroughly crippled a bunch of these AIs without having removed them from the drawing board. They get to see how this thing turns out at the end, which is, I think they'll enjoy it. Culturally, 658 is what we're getting per turn, which is pretty good. Our tourism is up to 562, so that number's going up. I wonder what's that's going to do to our, cultural numbers, cultural victory numbers. Robert's at 124, 69 for Hungary, 193 for Tamiris, 61 for Christina. Tokimuna is at 88, 91 for Harald. So they're struggling out there, obviously. They've been crippled by some sort of powerhouse that is Coupe. Coupe coming in with 1,903 on the scoreboard. We have basically doubled Tamiris' score now. She's at 957. So that's pretty cool. If we attacked Tamiris soon enough, she might not break that 4-digit thing. But Harald's right behind her with 926, so I don't know. We'll go through. I think once we get our boys over there, we'll start burning through these fools pretty quickly. We are at 42 of 199, so we're past 20%. 4 capitals captured. The only remaining are Robert, Harald, and Tamiris. Japan has lost a little ground, probably because the Protestant wave was out there putting in work, and then 1120 was the diplomatic thing. There's still just this massive apostles, and apparently Scythia's out here, so she gets a heal every time she kills someone with an apostle. She's always very difficult to take out when you're doing a religious battle against her because of that. She gets a debater out there, and you got to go ham on it, or you have no chance. You have no chance. Anyway, so far so good. World's looking pretty nice for the Maori people and all of those absorbed into our glorious empire. They're happy to be here. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.